What's going on, beautiful people? Machiavelli Mills TV. Now look, y'all, maybe it's me, but I'm just so sick and tired of these celebrities discussing the Will Smith and Chris Rock situation and them acting as if they were just so traumatized. They were left so, it was just so earth-shattering. Like, it was life-shattering, and it was just so gut-wrenching for them to watch Will Smith smack Chris Rock. Now, look, y'all, I'm one of the people who believe that Will Smith was wrong for smacking Chris Rock. If he felt like Jada Pinkett Smith, his wife, was disrespected in any way, I felt like there was a different way to go about it and tell him to be more respectful, so on and so forth. But I didn't believe that he should have smacked Chris Rock. But all these celebrities coming out and acting like, oh my God, like as if the man committed capital murder. Like, bro, like, fam, get the fuck out of here. Like, it's like, for lack of better terms, get the fuck up out of here with that. Like, people acting as if like the man went and shot Chris Rock. Like he shot him and took his life. As if he stabbed him or something. Like, oh, like, it's just crazy for me. People acting like it's just the most horrific scene you could ever see. Like, fam, y'all done seen way worse altercations than that in everyday occurrence. I'm not even just talking about in the hood. In regular, everyday life occurrences, you've seen way worse confrontations or and things of that nature in any other realm of life. Just because it's at the Oscars, oh my God, it's so gut-wrenching. Oh, it's traumatized. Oh, it made my heart have palpitations or whatever, like, if that's the words you say. It made my heart flutter. It made oh my God, my heart skipped a beat to see it. Oh my God, it was just so, I wanted to vomit watching it. Like, bro, come on, cool all that shit out. Cool that out, fam. Like, I mean, he was wrong for real for it, but the people are acting, you got people acting like he really went up there and stabbed the man or shot him or nearly took his life. Like, fam, that is the most gut-wrenching thing you saw? Like, fam, I remember me watching a clip of people applauding, what is the man's name? Roman Polanski, right? Roman Polanski had sexual relations. But no, I know sexual relations. He was a little baby. He raped a 13-year-old little girl and then fled the country, fled to a country that would not extradite him in order to escape being punished for the incident. And he still was producing films and directing films and so on and so forth and won an award. And you got these esteemed actors standing up and clapping and applauding, Meryl Streep and all these individuals applauding for him. Applauding for a man that raped and violated a baby, right? That's the most gut-wrenching and like horrific thing that I could ever see. People standing up and signing a petition for him, right? I saw that shit. That's the most gut-wrenching stuff I've ever saw in life, right? You got Woody Allen. Woody Allen is an individual who's, I believe, a movie director. He was married to a woman, had children with her, I think maybe adoptive children. But this woman was with him. He was with her. I don't know if he was married to her. He was dating a woman and then ended up marrying her adoptive child. After he'd been romantically linked with this woman and been around her child and all that, was introduced to the baby when she was a child, when he was dating a woman, introduced to that woman, introduced to that child while he was dating her mother, and then ended up marrying her. And everybody thought, like, basically grooming the baby. Grooming a baby, had nude pictures of this baby when she was 15, 16 years old, nude pictures of her. Because she wanted to be a model, and like, oh, what the fuck? And people was standing up applauding him. He's able to, like, so when people were like, oh, he should be kicked out of the academy, like, you know, all that, and people, I seen people, he applaud Woody Allen. People were applauding Woody Allen movies and him winning awards and so on and so forth. I saw Roman Polanski getting clapped for and all of that, people signing a petition for him and all of that, and he's out here violating children, babies. People acting as if Will Smith was doing something like that. People acting as if Will Smith was out here like violating children or something like that. The way it was so despicable and heart-wrenching to see him get applauded and all. Like, fam, bro, I get it. You don't want to see acts of violence committed against people. And I know our black people don't want acts of violence to be committed against other black people. And yeah, you should have he should have went about it an entire different way. Yes, I agree with that. But to act as if the brother was out, like he killed somebody, or as if like Chris Rock's life was in danger. Yes, Chris Rock was embarrassed, and I feel for him for being embarrassed like that, and that's something that's going to stick with him forever because it was caught on camera. We're in the social media age timeline. We were in that time, right? But to act like Will Smith is the most, like, oh my God, he's the most terrible human being walking the face of this earth. Like, people is out here dragging it. Like, cut it out, fam. Cut it out, bro. Like, people are like, oh my God, it's a stain on Will Smith's reputation forever. He's never going to be looked at the same. Fam, if people was looking at Roman Polanski the same, in our very own community, R. Kelly was on tape peeing on a little bitty baby, having sex and peeing on a little itty bitty baby, and people were still applauding him and acting like, oh, everything is all good. If R. Kelly couldn't, only reason he got locked up now is because people had, that documentary came out recently. But everybody knew about the tape with the little itty bitty girl, and people pushed it to the back of their minds because R. Kelly just made such great music. So, and I will say this, now it was looked down upon because we're in a different time frame too. It should have been looked down upon any time frame in any era. I say that to say R. Kelly was looked at like, I mean, people thought about it, but he was still celebrated and applauded and was at all type of award shows and so on and so forth after that. So Will Smith going, his career is tainted because he slapped another man? Like, get the fuck out of here. That shit is just like, come on, bro. Like, really? People acting like, who is so despicable, traumatizing. Wanda Sykes, Wanda, come on, black woman. Cut it out, fam. Like, that's just the most prolific. I get it. Y'all worked on the show and all of that, and y'all wanted it to be a pristine image and all of that. I understand that. But to be, you're traumatized and horrified and all. Like, cut the shenanigans, fam. Cut it out. Like, all of that. Black folks, oh my God, it's so traumatizing. Black folks, I know black folks are not monolithic. And we are not monolithic. We all don't have the same experiences. But I saw black folks that grew up in the hood every single day, especially where I come from in Chicago, Illinois. Oh my God, it was horrific. It was just a traumatizing. Man, y'all didn't seen folks in them get outside all day long. Every day. You done seen them dudes do all type of, that was the worst shit you didn't see? Not even just keeping it outside of the hood. In everyday life. We watch all this stuff go on in regular time. Dudes out here, school shooting events and all of that, and Will Smith just traumatized you so bad watching Will Smith smack Chris Rock, school shootings and all this stuff be going on in the world, and us, all these actors, oh my God, it's so traumatizing. Oh, God, Jesus. So horrific. Like, bro, come on, fam. Really, bro? Y'all acting like this man killed somebody. We used to watch Roman Polanski rape a little baby. And you get applauded and shit at a award show from all these famous actors who acting like Will Smith is the most despicable man gracing this earth right now. Get the fuck out of here with that. Like, come on, y'all. Like, really? Black folks got to be so careful. Like, man, not even just black folks. White folks, too, every other race. Like, come on, really? This is the most horrific stuff we done seen, fam? This? Like, it was wrong, I agree, but come on now. This way y'all dragging it to? His reputation is over with now? No, Will Smith is an amazing, outstanding actor. And it's going to stay that way. Whether he get an Academy Award or not, quite frankly, I don't give a, he get an Oscar, I don't give a fuck. I don't watch the Oscar. So, I mean, being honest with you, that event, like, for real, that's what people was talking about more than the Oscars itself. I don't know too many people, and I mean, I know it's a pristine event and all of that, but I just didn't know too many people that was just like, oh, we just all into the Oscars like that, personally. But to act like Will Smith is just this vile human being now, like, come on, he's such a narcissist and all of that. Man, people in Hollywood calling him a narcissist when they work with narcissists on an every fucking day basis. The producer, the head or executive director or producer of Entourage, he's a narcissist. Motherfucker, you work with narcissists every day long. All day long you work with them assholes. Stand next to them proudly. Directing TV shows and all of that, getting them awards, collecting them checks. And now you want to stand on this pedestal with Will Smith. He's such a narcissist. Brother, really, like, you work with them assholes, all of them, a lot of them like that. So it's just, I don't know, man. Like, again, I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to say that Will Smith is above reproach. I'm not trying to take any responsibility away from the man. What he did was wrong. Should have handled it in a different way. I'm just not in agreement with everybody acting like he committed capital murder. Like, oh my God, he executed somebody before everybody's eyes, or he attempted to execute somebody. Relax, fam. Cut it out, man. Machiavelli Mills TV, I'm out. Peace.